still standing from all the South Florida heat, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it's been an adjustment, but nothing I can't handle.
So how's it going for you out there and the defense also?
It's good. Everything's going well. We're competing. I love competition. That's what coach says this program is about: discipline, toughness, accountability. So it's been good. I'm just still trying to get adjusted a little bit, but it's just football. I've been playing it for about 13 years, so it's just the game I love.
Obviously, like you weren't here in the spring, so the fall, this month is your chance to kind of like learn the defense and all that kind of stuff. Just how is that process going? And like obviously in the summer and film and stuff too, but just like how far along do you kind of feel like you are in this defensive system?
So I think we're on install 4. I've been getting with Coach Wright every time we have an install for just getting extra work in, so I can know the install and not any MAs on the field, because the biggest thing I need in order to play is the coach's trust. That's what I'm trying to gain right now.
Is that like just talking with him, film with him, like
film with him? Yeah, about an hour and a half.
Akheem, how would you describe Coach Wright as a coach?
Coach Wright, well, in the building, it's pretty laid back. Things are obviously going to change once the season time and in a game. His emotions might get to him. But right now, he's pretty laid back, and he just coaches. I don't know how to say it. He's a cool guy, but he's always, when it's time to work, it's time to work. But he's not going to let his emotions get the best of him.
And then what about Coach Steele?
Coach Steele? Coach Steele's cool. He's a little older guy, but he's cool too. His coaching style is pretty similar when we're off the field, like in the film room. But when we're in the film, we really need to lock in, because you don't want to get any MA.
How would you describe Mario Cristobal as a head coach?
I really like Coach Cristobal. The way he talks, he has so much passion and power behind his voice. Everybody's always locked in when he's talking. Everybody believes in what he's doing. So we're all behind him. He's painting a picture, and we're just following the man with the plan.
Do you feel like you can people talk to him one-on-one with problems or the concerns? Does he meet with players?
Definitely. He cares about his players. Even on my official visit, he would sit down with me and my mom. He wouldn't even talk about football. He talked about how we're doing, how his family, what my mom does, what my sister does, all different things. He really, you can tell he's a family man.
What did your mom think of that?
She loves it. Yeah, she really liked him. And I think what sold my mom is Miami, just weather. But yeah, she loves it too.
Did she come down here too?
Yeah, she came down and visit. She loved it. It reminded her of Cuba because of the palm trees and stuff, and she loves going there.
It was your pass rush skills that got their attention, and is the reason you're here. How's that aspect of your game here with the season, I guess, 3 weeks away now?
I feel like I still have an adjustment. I always have work to do. I'm playing on the edge a little bit more this season compared to last season, so I still need to get comfortable on the outside again. But it's going well, but there's always more work to be done.
Yeah, you guys were 3-4 at West Virginia, right? So like that end spot there. Like, just how different is your job in this defense than it was last year?
I'd say it's not that much of a difference. Well, every spot on the D line is kind of different. I just have more space to work with now. So it's still a little bit of adjustment, and I'm always lined up. I'm mostly lined up on the tight end, so it's kind of tricky with the eyes. But I'm adjusting to it.
Do you like that, the space, the freedom to be a little bit more of a pass rusher? Like, is that what, everyone wants to get the sacks, right?
Yeah,
so,
I think I've adjusted to the inside. I'm a little bit more comfortable on the inside, but I'll get it back.
What's it like?
Both, I'm sure.
Yeah. What's it like having Jason Taylor around?
It's great. It's always great to have a guy with a gold jacket in the room. Always listening to him. He knows he has what it takes, and he knows what it takes to get to that level and be successful at that level. So it's a blessing to have him in our room.
Okay.
When I was talking to Mitchell during media day, he was like getting very in depth about kind of what Jason Taylor could, because you can watch him on film, but he does subtle things. Is there anything he's really kind of taught you that I don't know, you didn't have before?
He told us when he was in the league, he wasn't the biggest guy, so speed really helped him, and he really utilized his long arm. And then also the biggest thing he spoke about was effort. Because a lot of his sacks came off effort plays. He continuously ran after the ball and had a high motor.
Akheem, I know that Daryl Porter announced his intentions to transfer to Miami before you did. Did he kind of help recruit you to Miami at all?
Not really. I didn't know he left until I came to practice the next day. But it didn't really influence my decision to leave, but it influenced my decision to come here.
So what have you kind of seen through these first few days from the offensive line going up against that unit?
Pardon me?
What have you kind of seen over the first couple of days from the offensive line, going up against that unit?
It's a physical unit, but it's the trenches. It's always going to be physical. It's a great group of guys, and I'm just excited to compete against them every day.
Being from Canada, kind of tell me what it means for you to represent, your country down here in Florida.
It's huge. You don't see a lot of Canadian athletes down south, so it means a lot, not to me, but to everybody else back home as well. Because guys from back home will text me, send me messages, ask me what they should do, or ask for my insight. So I'm just happy that I'm a part of a group of guys that can build a bridge from Canada to the U.S. to play football. Because we have ballers back home. It's hard to find. It's not hard to find them. It's not really as much exposure down up in Canada.
Thanks.